I'm Jaime Zaplatosch, the Education Director at Openlands, and I'd like to welcome you to a behind-the-scenes look at our demonstration garden at the Chicago Flower and Garden Show for 2011. So right now we're standing underneath a trellis and a green roof that the materials for the wood are all found or felled trees that were from the Chicago area. There's a Jensen planted tree from Garfield Park. There is a catalpa tree from the Museum of Science and Industry. Really cool features with this wood. It's all really raw wood that will be reclaimed and reused into wood planks for flooring after we're done with its use here at the exhibit. We have in our green roof a lot of sedges. There's 4 different varieties of sedges that are native to the Chicago area that are being used to collect rainwater, but to demonstrate water conservation techniques that we can use in our homes, as well as we have a rain barrel and a rain garden in the back that we'll see in a minute. All of the plants that you've seen here on site are all native besides our bulbs, and we have pin oaks, swamp white oak trees, different understory shrubs such as witch hazel, and we have more sedges that you're going to find throughout the garden here. These are just being planted at the moment, and most of these plants are also going to end up at another garden that we're working at in Lincoln Park High School. So over here you can see we have a rainwater catchment trough that's actually collecting rainwater from the roof that then runs down in a really aesthetic, nicely looking feature that is recycled into a rain garden here. The water is then is recirculating throughout our garden display. And we really wanted to give an idea of what a rain garden can look like. People often get an idea that it has to be very natural, that it has to just look like a puddle that plants are in, but there's really a lot of ways, a lot of forms that a rain garden can take, and this is a really aesthetic looking version for your backyard. Over here we have a little seating area. We have a potting bench, and then the rain garden, or the rain barrel, excuse me, is in the corner, and you'll be able to step up and walk into this part of the exhibit. The wood for these stairs is actually the catalpa that I talked about from the Museum of Science and Industry. It's a really beautiful slabs of really raw wood that's being used in the exhibit. The stone on the walls is very different from a lot of the other gardens in the show. It's natural stone. It's from a quarry in Montana. And we also have blue stone pavers that are on the ground. When you come out to see the final version of the garden in a couple of days, it's Thursday at 5 o'clock, 2 days before the show opens. It'll look a little bit different. There'll be some more finishing touches, but this is our behind the scenes build out tour.